All right, everyone, happy Tuesday. Here we are again. I love, love, love connecting with all of you. Super important that we do that, especially this time with all the craziness that's going on in this world, which hopefully you guys were finding you well. And we'll just get through this. So, all right, today we wanted to talk about team resources and what's available to you guys. This team in particular, and I see it all across Torrey Belt, we all come together and just share our knowledge. Certain ideas come in and we just kind of learn from each other, and it's just this constant thing that is so fun, and we've all learned so much from each other, and we've taken that, dropped it into the highlight reel, which is our team page, which we're going to go over that here in a minute. Our whole purpose here is just to kind of give you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard about all of this, and we want to just give you guys the visual for where it is, where to find it, and what it can do for you. So then you can learn it and then teach your team members as they come on. So one thing we did want to mention before we get started is we have some really strong leaders on our team, and they sometimes will create their own resources. So if you guys are watching this and you're like, oh, I've already got something kind of like that, like stick with what your team, who your mentor is teaching you. And if it's working, great. If this is something new that you guys are like, oh my gosh, I could have benefited from this months ago, like that's what we're doing, is showing you, going through everything that's available to you. And yeah, so we'll get started here. The first thing we wanted to show you guys is the highlight reel. Johnette and Anna have really spent a lot of time creating this. They're the ones that kind of came together at the beginning, created it. There's a lot of good stuff on there, and they're continually adding stuff as well. So I'm going to let Johnette explain more of this, just because she knows it in and out, because she created it. And Johnette, do you want me just to do the screen share? You can tell me what to click on.
I am ready to do a screen share.
Okay, awesome.
Hi, you guys. I would love to take credit for this team page, but I cannot. It is mostly Anna's doing. She is amazing. I feel like, are a really good pair. That's what I love about our team. We're all so different in our brains. Like Mindy, she is the brain dumper, and then she's like, this is what we're going to do. All right, let's do this. And I have contributed a bit to this team page, but Anna is a master, and she's brilliant. Okay, so can you see my screen? Just want to make sure. Give me a thumbs up. Yes. Okay. So let's talk about units for first and foremost. Up here in the left corner, if you click on units, we have put together between Anna and myself. She's done a lot of revamping and has added a ton to our units. But this is where you're going to send people when they first join your team, okay? Sometimes if you put them, on our team page, people can get really overwhelmed. But if you just direct them to the units first and foremost, don't even look at the discussion, the chitter chatter, that's really the overwhelming part of it. But if they go into these units and they start right up here at the top, let me scroll back up to the top, getting started day 1, unit 1, post 1. So we're going to click on that. And it just talks about the plan of duplication, how simple this really is if you break it down into sales per month, into recruiting, what your goals should be each month. This is a tangible, easy explanation. And this is, if you think about this, think about it in minimums. This is the minimum amount of work you want to do. And you will have great success with this minimum amount of work. If you want to do more in sales than we talk about in this, or than Anna really talks about in this video, and in this video she does it out on paper, it's basically the same thing. If you just do that minimum, you're going to have great success. Of course, you can do more. Unit 1, post 2, how to find your website link. These are really basic things that we want everybody to learn. And when we're as big as we are in our team, I know things can get lost, or people get lost, and then they just back away altogether because they're like, oh, this is too much, I can't take it. But if they do 1 unit a day or 1 lesson a day, they really will learn so much. Unit 1, post 3, lash boosting group. We've got Julie here talking about this lash boosting group that she's put together. It's so great. Booster packs, everything you need to know about booster packs. Making your first post, all of these things, you guys, this is such a wealth of information in the units, okay? Now this is only one place within our huge, massive team that you can find this information. Mindy's going to talk about her page called allthingstorybell.com, which has a lot of this exact same information, but it's just about who learns better with what resource, okay? Let's talk about our albums. And so if I go back into the discussion and I can see our photos and I can see our albums. Where did our albums go? Isn't it funny how you get in your Facebook group and you're like, how do I navigate again? Photos. So you're going to click on photos and then you're going to click on albums. And here we have tons of resources all labeled by topic. So you can look at dance, cheer, and performance. Any photos that maybe you would want to see with girls in dance or cheer that are wearing our lashes. Okay, here's just a great resource to find that stuff. Let's go into, you guys kind of get the idea, but a Facebook party. Many of us in direct sales, we've done other companies before that were more of a party plan. Torybell isn't necessarily a party plan kind of a company, but it could be. And here is a resource of how to do a Facebook party. Some posts or some photos, post ideas, game ideas, just to help you in running a Facebook party. Okay, so that's the albums. You can kind of just go through here. I would encourage all of you to scroll through these albums, to scroll through the units. I am still learning things. I've been in this business for 7 years, Torybell for 9 months now. I'm still learning things, okay? So don't put yourself in a position to block yourself from learning by saying, oh yeah, I got that. Been there, done that, but I'm still learning. So, and people are still teaching me a lot of things. So I'd encourage you to just go check that out. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about from this team page is events. And this is an event that is happening right now. Where did it go? Okay, events. Let me see. Mindy, I just took a screenshot of it and showed it to you, did I not?
Yeah, maybe down where it says search this group, do Road to Influencer.
Good idea. There it is. Okay, let me go into the comments here. See, now this is how we navigate, you guys.
It's going from a phone
yes. Yeah, usually I work on my phone.
Doing?
No, that's not it. That is the old Road to Influencer group we did a couple months ago. This is, it's through our events. And I know if you guys are on your phone, it is, I'm going to go into the discussion because I bet Anna's got a.
Okay. So it's titled Recruit Yourself to Influencer. Maybe that'll pick them up.
Do you mind me scrolling here? Sorry, you guys.
No worries. Try it in the search group. Do
okay.
recruit yourself to influencer, because that's what it's titled.
That is it. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm looking at, okay, here, this is the events right here. Recruit yourself to influencer. All right, here we go. So this is an event that Anna started last week, and it is so incredible. And there's actually one video that I want you to, this one right here. It is the Prepare Post 3. This is super duper important. And this is a roadmap, and she has uploaded some files, some papers, okay, that you're gonna want to print out. It's basically like a little workbook, and this information is fantastic. Here's one of them. So we've got a little brain dump, and she talks through in that video how to use this information. And we're actually doing an incentive. If you print it out and fill these papers out, you're going to go into a drawing for some prizes. And all of the leaders, excuse me, that use the highlight reel as their team page have gone in for some prizes. So if you are a leader, make sure you let your teams know about this training. If you are not a leader, but you want to be a leader, this is where you need to go. This training packet is fantastic. She walks through every single page, and there are action steps to take, and those action steps are going to move you towards the direction you want to be at leadership. Look at this. This is so awesome. A daily checklist. Excuse me, you guys, I got a frog in my throat. A daily checklist of all of the things that you need to be doing every day. An engaging Facebook post, a referral post, business training, getting new Facebook friends, engaging on your friends' posts, connecting with your team. All of these great things that we need to do every single day, it's a checklist. Okay, so that when you're overwhelmed, because we all get overwhelmed, or you take a break for 5 days, you know what to do to come back. You have a list of things right in front of you. And this is just a gold mine of information. So highly recommend getting in there if you haven't already. And that's it for me.
Cool. Thank you, Johnette. One thing that I wanted to mention is, I mean, this is like next level stuff that Johnette just showed us. Of course, what she started with is just the basics. When you bring somebody onto your team, you need to make sure that you ask them what they want out of it. Because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Boom, here's all this stuff. It's like, I think I just wanted to maybe get some lashes for a discounted price, you know? So I'm always good to just like, hey, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself being? All of that. So little plug in there. And if they're ready to go, send them this video. Okay, so let's talk about where to find this video. All right, so we do weekly team connection calls just like this. Okay, that's exactly what we're doing here. Once it's done, I save the video, we upload it to YouTube, save it as like an unlisted file, and then we share that link into allthingstoribell.com. Okay, that's where you guys can go and catch the replay if you're not available to be live with us every Tuesday at 10. I've seen more people hop on because of the situation that we're in right now, and we love it. So if you're not always able to do that, here's where you guys can find the replay, and I'm gonna do a share screen real quick. Okay, so allthingstoribell.com. And this is a resource full of just a lot of stuff. It can be a lot. We created it and it's here, but I like to push people to the highlight reel. The main thing that I use for this now is the replay trainings. So it's right here. If you scroll down, you'll see lots of stuff, like stuff about the comp plan, all of that. So yeah, if you guys want to dig into this more, you can. But that's the main thing for this is right here, okay? These are the replays. We've got Toribell products and tips, social media, end of month checklist, all of these things that if you guys have a question or just want to learn about or indulge yourself into this business, you guys can come back and watch these. And then we've also got the podcast as well, which is kind of fun. And it just goes through all of them. And you can just, while you're driving down the car, go through all of them if you want. So yeah, that's that. The next thing that we wanted to talk about is back to Facebook. We've got a few, there's a few Facebook pages that you should be a part of. Number one is the corporate pages for Toribell, okay? So we have the actual public page that Laura does go live in, and then we have the affiliate page. The affiliate page is a closed group, which once you're an affiliate, they will accept you into it. So I just wanted to give you guys a visual of what those look like real quick. So Toribell Cosmetics is the public page, okay? So be sure, there's a lot of fun things here that you guys can go through and look at. They do their weekly calls and the information's always there as a reminder as well. So Toribell Cosmetics is the public page, and then we have Toribell Affiliate. Okay, and this is the affiliate page. So once you get those new recruits in, make sure that you invite them to this page and they'll get accepted. And again, lots of good information here, up-to-date information. So be a part of both those groups. Another one that I love that I use a lot is the Tori Bell Graphics, Ideas, and Sharing. Okay, this one was created by some leader in the company. I'm not even quite sure who, but they've opened it up to all of Tori Bell. And it's a place where you guys can come in, and I'm not sure what that is. You can come in and get lots of ideas and graphics that you can use on your own social media to share certain products. So to search this group, if you wanted to do, let's say Wonderlash, because it just came back into stock, click that and lots of ideas will come up for that. So anyway, make sure you guys utilize that as well. And yeah, the last thing here is a group that I've actually created, just barely, that we are going to use a lot for people that, it's called 30-Day Social Media Blitz, okay? It's like a course. It's something you can get dropped into, and a community where you can learn about all about social media, the importance of growing your social media, what you need to do each and every day to make that happen. We all support each other with the whole lash boosting group that Jeanette kind of mentioned, and that's done with Julie Kelly, and she's opened that up to all Tori Bell wide, which is awesome. So 30-Day Social Media Blitz course, okay. And I've created units. There's 8 units right now. You guys can go through. If you guys want to be a part of this group, just go search it out and request to join. I'll let you in, and we can just go from there. But yeah, there's lots of information here that you guys can go through that will teach you all about social media. So that's it. Do you guys have any questions? How's the chat going?
Chat's looking good. People are just wanting to be in these groups. So ladies, just make sure, excuse me, you've seen the names of them. Go ahead and request to join, and we are constantly working hard. I know on the highlight reel, Anna does approvals either every day or every other day, and like 100 people. So it is a lot of work. Be patient. Or if you want to message either myself or Mindy, we can go in and get you in the group a little bit faster too. So.
Okay, and Marlene just mentioned April 2nd opportunity event still on. Yes, it is. We actually have a pay it forward event that's happening right now as well. And yes, so.
Which is huge, huge, huge. It's coming all the way up from our upline, Kinsey Jones, who's direct to corporate. And she is the direct to corporate in our entire line. And thank you for showing that group. We are working so hard to raise $25,000 that we just want to give back. If you've done any of our mega bashes in the past, you know that we like to give away big prizes, but this time we just want to give money. We want to give people money, people that are struggling right now during this crazy time. And Mindy went live yesterday telling her story. I went live yesterday showing magnetic mascara. People are going live almost on the hour talking about our products. So this is a great way for you to, or a great place, if you want to participate in this, you can donate $20 or even $1 to the cause to be into this group. And then you can invite 20 customers. They will purchase from you. And then at the end of the party, we're going to do a big drawing and just give away all the money that we have pulled together. So a great way for you to get some sales and a great way to just pay it forward.
All right. So make sure, yeah, I love this. way cool. So yeah, go join this. But yes, let's put together an opportunity group for April 2nd. And we'll have some fun. So if you guys want to go live, I think Marlena, you did say that you wanted to, so we'll get going on that as well.
Do we want to do it Zoom like this, or are we doing a group? I guess we should figure that out.
Yeah, if we do a webinar,
Yeah.
we can do it this way, which would be cool.
That's what I thought would be.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.